everybody, and my name is Yula, and welcome to Yula's English Country again. An English picture today from Marvin, Redpost, a magic crystal story. And we can start it for at chapter 5, 2 wishes, and the end of reading at page 40, okay? And now, one more time reading about it. Some new book and new story. King Jack and the Dragon story, and we can just read it for at the first pages, of course. And the end of reading at this page is okay. And now, are you ready for these two books and two story and meet some lots of characters? And now, here we go. First, if you see my YouTube, please thumbs up my YouTube right now, okay? And now, are you really ready to read this new book and new story? And same book and same story too. And now let's start. Go, go, go! And first you can read Marvin, Redpost, the Magic Crystal. Chapter 5, 2 Wishes. Marvin hurried across the playground and got in a line to play wall ball. He was good at wall ball. He usually won, but not all the time. He hated to lose. He wasn't a bad sport. He was just that when he won, and he got to keep playing. And when he lost, he had to go to the end of the line. Wall ball was a very popular game. Once lost, he might not get a chance to play again, and he wondered if he could use a magic crystal to wish that he never lose again. And he debated Casey would go along with it, and Casey sometimes played wall ball too, and why she wished for Marvin to always beat her. And Marvin didn't believe in the magic crystal, not really. Still, he couldn't stop thinking about it. Gina and said she was supposed to be sick today, and she drew up twice. And Nick and Snort got in a line behind Marvin. So, is it true? Asked Nick. I can't believe it, said Snort. And Marvin wondered how they can't find about a magic crystal. And maybe Casey told Judy, and Judy told Snort. It was true? He asked. Did you go to Casey's house yesterday? Said Snort. Is she your girlfriend? Said Nick. No, said Marvin. I went to her house, but she isn't my girlfriend. I don't even like her. Then why do you go to her house? Said Snort. You said you went to a fire station, said Nick. She loves an old fire station, said Marvin. That's why I went there. I wanted to slide down to fire pole. And the his friends noted. That seemed to make sense to them. And Marvin knew they'd like to slide down the fire pole too. And are you going to her house again today? Asked Knit. No way, Marvin said. And just then, Casey happened came walking toward them. The boys stopped talking and stared at her. Hi, Marvin, Casey said. I'll see you after school today. And Marvin felt his tracks freezing, and Casey slipped away. Her ponytail bounced up and down. I'm not going to her house, Marvin explained. She's coming to my house. And after school, Casey walked home with Marvin. And he knew that Nick and Snort were following them, making stupid jokes and laughing. And he knew they were just thinking, but it was true. She wasn't his girlfriend. He didn't even like her. And Casey talked non-stop on all way home. And she talked about in Clara's flat jump. And he's drawing up her favorite cartoon shows. And a wall ball and a million and other things. Casey was funny, but Marvin tried not to laugh. He knew Nick and Snort were watching. And there was a white fence around the Redpost house, with one red post next to the gate, and Marvin spotted painted a red post once here, and Casey laughed when she saw it. A Marvin Redpost, she said. she tapped her Redpost and walked through the gate, and Casey tapped it too. And Marvin's little sister Lindsay waited them at the door, and she stared at Casey a long time. And then he said, "Who are you?" And Casey said, "Casey, who are you?" And Lindsay didn't say anything. "That's my sister Lindsay," said Marvin. "Hi, Lindsay," said Casey. "You're a girl," said Lindsay. And Casey turned to Marvin and said, "Your sister's really smart." And Marvin laughed. "I know a boy named Casey," Lindsay said. "He's in my kindergarten." "I used to be a boy," said Casey. "I kissed my elbow and turned it into a girl." And Lindsay giggled. "Your ponytail stuck out of a side of your head," she said. "Yes, it does," said Casey. "It's supposed to stick out of the back," said Lindsay. "Really?" asked Casey. "Yes," said Lindsay. "You don't know that because you used to be a boy." "Thanks, Lindsay. I'll try to remember that," said Casey. "If you wanted to know anything else about being a girl, just ask me," said Lindsay. "I've been a girl my whole life." And Marvin's mother came out of her office. "Would you like your friends and a snack?" said Casey. "I made chocolate chip cookies." "Oh, it's already 43 pages. So tomorrow we started at 34 pages and we end up reading in chapter 6, Silence, okay? And now, new book and new story, King Jack and the Dragon. Jack, Zack, and Casper were making a den, immediately great for of King Jack and his man. A big cardboard box, an old chute and some sticks and a couple of bin bags and a few broken bricks. And a fine royal drum had record old quiet, and drawbridge, a flag, and his castle was built. "Prepare to battle, have knights," said King Jack. "Protect your king castle from dragon acting." And they spent the whole day fighting dragons and beasts. And returned to their stronghold of Traveler Fist.